Hello, and welcome to Rebel Priestess, where we unleash your rebel within, your authentic and most powerful self. My readings are a little different. I serve as a divine mirror for a rare collective, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Today's message is for the collective on how to move forward. So there's this energy within you. Your soul is definitely ready to move forward in some way, to expand, to accelerate. Growth is really on your physical mind, in your spiritual embodiment, and you're seeking, whether knowingly in your mental or subconsciously, on how to take this next big step, because this next step is a big step for you and for your soul's growth. And immediately I'm hearing there needs to be a deeper surrender and a deeper trust. Most importantly, within yourself, within your own being, your human, your soul. You need to understand that your soul is connected to all that is, to source, and that you are always guided on always the right path. There is no wrong. So know that you are always experiencing what you are meant to experiencing for you. And secondly, understand that this soul residing in this human, you need to trust your human, your logical mind, your resilience, your brilliance, your strength, and your capacity to hold everything that is for you. So there needs to be this partnership, this congruency between your soul and between your human. A balance, knowing that each part of you can trust the other part and that you can't do it alone. And you're only whole when this relationship is in balance. And how to do this is with patience and with practice. The more your body trusts your intuition, the more your intuition can trust your body, and vice versa. The more you sit in silence and presence with both your mind, your body, your sensations, and your inner voice, the deeper the connection with each one individually and as a partnership with all parts of you. The more that you can hold yourself in neutrality and acceptance, and ultimately with love, the more you can surrender and not judge yourself and not feel like you have to perform, you need perfection, or you need to get it right. I'm hearing that this next phase is a beautiful new chapter for yourself. And this chapter is opening up to the things that you thought were not possible, the things that you thought were too good to be true, the things that happened to other people but not you, or were just within your grasp, but you could never grab it for yourself. If you've wondered, why do the people I see, my friends, my family, or even comparing yourself to celebrities or influencers online who seem to have what you want, why do they have what I want? Why have I tried manifesting? Why have I tried working hard? Why have I tried acting as if, surrendering, believing, scripting? And why is it still eluding me? It has nothing to do with those things that are outside of yourself. It's internal. You've been dealing with an internal conflict, a battle of your inner selves, doubting and not trusting each other. A lot of you have not felt safe within, and your inner masculine and inner feminine have been at war with one another. This is most likely from childhood trauma, relationship trauma with a lover, or even with siblings that have made you feel very unsteady, unworthy, and doubting yourself. This may be subconscious and not even in your awareness, but most likely it is in your awareness. When I have said these things, it resonates even if you haven't necessarily reflected on these patterns within yourself. And so now you're approaching a time where you're ready to face these aspects of yourself, all this internal wounding, this imbalance, everything that is in disharmony to you, you're ready to do something about. It's like you're ready to finally face the pain. A lot of you have been so wounded and so shielding yourself from pain that you haven't been willing to look at the pain inside of you because you've been so focused on the pain outside of you. In other words, you've been on the defense, protecting yourself from external pain, that you haven't had a chance to focus on your internal battles. And now is the time for you to sit in silence, to sit in presence, and to hold yourself with love and grace. To meet your inner child like you've never met your inner child before, with such compassion, with such understanding. This is where you meet yourself with unconditional love, like no one has ever given to you before. The thing is, you've probably never experienced true unconditional love from another human. So you've been trying to replicate conditional love. And this is where you need to throw out the rule book, throw out all of your experiences, and dive all in on yourself, saying, I trust myself. I love myself no matter what. No matter what old stories pop in my head of unworthiness, of I'm corrupt, of I'm bad, or I've been through this and I'm not worthy, throw that out. You're in a place of knowing that you are worthy and that you are an aspect of source, the purest, highest frequency, and that you can embody as much love, joy, peace, whatever emotion, state of being it is that you desire. You can embody that with choice, consciously choosing over and over again. And because we're human, we're not perfect. We're not always going to exist in the frequency and reality that we think we should be in. You just have to redirect yourself and come back over and over and over. Some of you might still struggle to completely trust yourself. And I want to pose this question to you. You have a choice. You can trust yourself or you cannot. But what's the better road for you? If you trust yourself, you can expand yourself. You can believe in yourself. You will take actions that will prove that you can trust yourself. If you believe that you can do it, you will do the things to show yourself that you can do it. If you choose not to believe in yourself, not to trust yourself, then you will end up taking all of the actions to prove yourself right. You will not go all in. You will not back yourself. You will not invest in yourself. You literally are what you believe. If you believe that you can trust your intuition, that you can trust your channel, your internal messages, your guidance system, it shows up for you and you show up for it. And your life flows and it works out. Not to say that nothing quote unquote bad will happen, because this is a human experience and we're meant to experience contrast. But the more that you can surrender into self-trust and self-acceptance, this is your key. This is your key for change, for stepping into a reality that is so abundant and fully supports you and expands you and magnetizes you. So how can you start today to show the universe that you trust yourself, that you back yourself, and that you stand up for yourself 100% and you do not settle for anything less than what you deserve? And honey, you deserve it all. So don't settle. No more breadcrumbs. No more fake love. No more bad friendships. No more of anything that doesn't fully see and reflect your true and total complete brilliance. That is your message from Spirit, from God Creator. You are made in the image of pure, divine frequency. And my collective is already holding this frequency. Do not settle for people, places, things, and situations that do not reflect this pure frequency. And don't be afraid of being alone. Holding this frequency and having strong boundaries and high standards might mean you walk the path alone at times. But there are people like me, like you, and all those who are reading this message, receiving this message, and who are reading the comments and commenting more, that are part of a collective of a higher caliber. You are a chosen one. You have been chosen by the divine, by God, to be a brilliant spark of light on the earth at this time. And it is no small task to call you into the highest alignment, to be a true gift of Source to humanity and to work miracles on earth at this time. And that is what you are being called to do. And to do that, you have to walk in full faith, trust, acceptance of yourself and of God and the universe. So thank you. It is my genuine honor to read for all of you. And don't forget to continue to leave emojis or comments, no matter how small or vague, so that I can continue to read your energetic nudges most efficiently. Be well, friends.